Plenty of support tonight for Marley Mason. 3-0 so far, but an
Seconds
absolute
out.
ton of experience, fighting experience. Kickboxing pretty much since a youngster, but he was telling me yesterday he's almost really been a boxer. He's got family tradition in boxing as well, and even although he was in kickboxing, the kicking wasn't really something he was interested in. It was the boxing, and here he is early on in his boxing career. Trying to walk down the slightly taller Kasey Bradnum.
Should be careful there, Mason. Just lifts his chin up a little bit when he throws a shot, especially the left hand.
Ooh, nice body shot, left hook to the body. That has Bradnum just backing off.
Oh, nice delivery there. A little dip of the shoulders there coming through that left uppercut there.
Reminder for Mason to keep his hands high from his corner once he's reset. You can see the difference in size between them. I mean, I think he weighed in around 141 and a half with Bradnum 144, but he was telling me yesterday he's going to be a lightweight at least, and he thinks he might even be able to make super feather, Barry.
Yeah, well, the eagerness sometimes to get down to a weight to just see how you play out with that there. He did just stand with a good right hand a second ago there, but what you get sometimes, oh, good shot there from Bradnum. What you get sometimes when you box a tall fight, you stand tall. You don't need to, you want to get lower. Make yourself an almost impossible target to hit clean. Feint here from Mason, then let that jab go.
That was a nice body shot from Bradnum, wasn't it?
Lovely
After a couple there from Sam that whipped in from Mason, Bradnum came back with a cracker.
That's again, you can't switch off because one can come out from nowhere. But he started well here, Mason.
Drawing the feint there, Mason, and tried to close the gap with it.
The reason it didn't work for him because the first shot he leaned back rather than slip inside. That's good work from him there, the lovely fast hands. That's better, stay low. He just did a little roll there with a step across, but stay low. Then you can stay closer to the target there.
He is a naturally aggressive, come forward fighter, Mason, and I suppose it's just trying to get the right blend of that style with the kind of things that you want to deliver along the way as well. But you're going to like this, Barry. I asked Mason who his favourite fighters were, who his inspiration was. Number one on the list, Chocolatito.
Oh, I love it.
Roman Gonzalez, top of the list. He mentioned Cotto and Juan Manuel Marquez as well, but Chocolatito was the one.
Any one of those would be just an absolutely fantastic answer.
Corners, 10 seconds.
The fluency in his work.
You must have known Barry was on comms tonight.
He's like a paint stroke.
Seconds out.
Watching in the
Round
box.
Glorious, glorious. Still one of my personal highlights was seeing him ringside in 2015. Chocolatito on the night that Golovkin fought Lemieux at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
To be there ringside
Wow.
and see Chocolatito, the crowd as well on the blue and white, it's just one of those great experiences.
I mean, I went to watch Spence Crawford recently, and I was sat so far back you could barely see him. So see it, like, and that was amazing. So being ringside and stuff, I can only imagine.
Could you see my head?
I could, to be fair, yeah.
Barry was ringside for that one as well. What an experience! But I suppose as an ex-fighter for Barry, you almost become a fan. For you, it's an inspiration, isn't it, Sam?
Oh yeah, I mean, like, even when I was out there training in our hotel, and I'm on the running machine and I'm looking at the Mandalay Bay, and like some of the fights we've seen take place there, and I'm just like you keep pushing, you keep trying, and this is where you can end up. And I mean, like, yeah, it does drive you on.
And that's what's important about these nights like this now. You know, to be fair at the top tier, they make a massive effort. But there's towels in the changing room. the ring walks are almost like proper event ones, aren't they? You know, big stadium sort of ring walks, and it gives you that feel. You want to be involved more. You want to be, because this is what you live for. Not just the fighting, the whole experience of winning a fight, being in a big crowd, and it inspires you to do more. It's like you said when you get on big bills. When you get on a big bill, it's everything for a young fighter.
I'll tell you, Bradnum felt that left hook to the body, and he's got a cut on the left eye as well. Don't know if that was a punch or whether that was the head. He's come forward aggressively in this round, Marley Mason, and there is a bit of blood just trickling out the left-hand side of that eye. Lovely right hand gets through, another one, follows it up. 1-2 there from Marley Mason. He's starting to get through here, Sam.
Yeah, he's going for it here a little bit. But sometimes when fighters see blood, they turn the screw, and yeah, he's mixing head and body up. He's missed a couple of times there. Oh, catches a good left hook there. Oh, good left hand.
Yeah,
it's a little fight, this.
He's got to be careful, isn't he? Just a couple of times where he's staying in range, square on Barry, and the hands are down when he's throwing his own shot.
And what he's doing as well, when they're getting close there, Mason's just tucking his chin in. Oh, good work there from Mason. Oh, good shot again, that right hand.
That was the right hand, went right through the guard there. And mouth's open here from Kasey Bradnum. He's just starting to feel a bit of this pressure. There he is trying to tie up as well with 30 seconds to go in the second round.
Mason just mixes that pace up with the uppercuts, like I was talking about earlier, to go down to the body. Just pushes a couple of shots through and then whips hard ones behind the elbow.
This is the style I think he wants to bring. But as ever, Barry, there just needs to be a little bit of thought behind it as well, and not cramp your own style.
Yeah, well, you want to ram that front foot in the centre of their stance, not too close, and I don't think he has, to be fair. The judgment of the distance is pretty good here for Mason.
I tell you, it was really clever there. There goes the bell. The crowd getting right into this one. Plenty of people have come to see Marley Mason tonight. Just at the end of that exchange, he took a little step back, and it was a really fast, sharp, short right-hand counter. So he's obviously thinking about what he's doing. A lot of pressure on Bradnum throughout that round. As he blinks, a little bit of Vaseline on it, and out he comes for round 3. Mason sprints across to join him as he came out. Lands a right hand immediately.
A lovely left hook there as well there from Mason. Just needs to keep nice and low, keep rolling as he's coming forward.
Just landed, oh there, 1-2, that was good. And previously he landed that sort of right hand to the body, punching through the target that Albrecht was doing in the previous round.
Yeah, low.
Might have been low.
It was low, that shot. A good shot though, lovely right hand.
Bradnum firing back, he might have to. Otherwise, I think maybe he's going to have to hope that some of the steam of this attack is going to wear itself out of Mason.
And Mason staying nice and composed there, just keeping those elbows tucked in nice and tight.
Lovely.
Left hook to the body, right hook to the body, then another one. And again, Bradnum trying to hang on. Referee's straight onto that. Terrific pace this. Still 2 minutes to go in the third.
This is lovely work here, isn't it, from... Oh, his shots.
Right
ready to go here.
Did he just wilt there briefly?
Looks ready to go, don't like this.
Just a little sack. There's a swiping right hand. Little stagger back from Bradnum. He's definitely in trouble. Definitely in bother here. The referee's having a good look. Oh. He buys Bradnum a bit of time there, the ref. I don't think there was any need to take him off him.
I don't know why he got involved there, the ref.
I think that was his own kind of almost indecision. I think he was going to step in, and it was a way of kind of buying Bradnum time. That was a slightly unusual move, that, from the referee, to be fair. But Bradnum was definitely in bother. Just a sag and dip of the legs. He's backing off again. Relentless pressure. There's still a minute to go, unbelievably, in the third.
You see the dip low now, that right hand, there's the shot.
Tying up Bradnum again. He's doing everything he can, isn't he? All of the tricks. Quite right too.
Good body shot there as well there.
Feels like a 5-minute round.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? It's really
I'd say this is the longest round in the world. I bet Bradnum thinks it is.
Oh, there he's finally gone down. It was the left hook to the body. He's wincing in pain, Bradnum. He does acknowledge his corner. There's a nod. Gets to 7, he's up, bravely so. Fair play to him. Let his corner know that he knew that he was hurt and he might just run out of time here, Mason. And Bradnum survives, just. Big test of Bradnum's fitness and mental strength, for sure. Particularly if Mason can keep up this relentless pressure. That stabbing, sharp body shot, jab to lead off isn't going to help.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, he's hurt him again. He dipped. It was a leaping left hook, and he
didn't quite touch the floor, did he?
Say again?
He didn't quite touch the floor there.
No, he dipped, and then again the referee stepped in. Quite sure why.
That's what we've got to be careful of now, Mason. Every time he throws a shot and steps close, Bradnum's going to hold on now.
Yeah, no surprise. Quite right too, but Bradnum's going to do everything he can to work his way through this.
And that good shot there from Bradnum. Now, I've got to say, that right elbow of Bradnum is glued to his side.
There's a little Nate Diaz headlock there from Bradnum as well. Body shot again for Mason. Left hook.
He's to bring one through the middle here now, Mason.
Did we say that he wants to go down a weight as well?
Yeah.
It's going to be very, very strong.
Yeah, I mean, he's been in and around lightweight each of his 3 starts so far, so sort of 133, 135, 137. Bradnam's a late opponent, so they've kind of fudged the weight slightly bigger to help him out, which was absolutely understandable.
Nice.
Left hook to the body again, but yeah, a lightweight at least. He was suggesting that there may be super feather. Although I must admit, I've always thought that I think the sport generally needs to aim up. I think almost 95% of fighters fight in at least one weight too low.
Yeah, sure, yeah. And also, you might not be able to fight it with an engine like this. Relentless pressure if you struggle to make the weight.
And I wish basically the sport would aim up. There's a flurry, and he was aiming down, Mason, this time. And again, he gets his reward. Again, we're 30 or so seconds towards the end of the 4, so Bradnum might just be able to wiggle out of this again.
Nice right hand there again there from Mason. Again, he's got to make sure he doesn't get that front foot too close. Well, Bradnum to hold on. Nice work.
Hell of a pace. And an awful lot of pressure has come from Marley Mason. And now he is moving into the 5th for the first time in his career. So we're going to see about that, because the pace, Barry's been frenetic.
But he's controlled the pace. He looks fresh, Mason. But a high pace, when you're in charge of it, it's less strenuous for you than it is your opponent, and that's clear.
Punching back, Bradnum. Trying to meet fire with fire.
Both loading up with right hands there, both missing.
Cheeky right hand.
The footwork's good there for Mason, just a little spin round the side.
He comes from a fighting family. His dad Tom boxed in the ABAs once upon a time. His younger brother Sonny's a boxer as well. His 2 sisters involved in karate. It's a fighting family, full stop, although apparently Mum Bev, not the most comfortable of watchers. Very, very nervous, I suspect, tonight ringside watching this. But he's been the one dishing out the punishment, Mason, tonight.
Nice fast hands again there for Mason, showing some good qualities tonight.
He's mixing his gears up lovely, ain't he?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, quick flurry of punches through the guard, and then he brought it downstairs.
Oh, see that little left hook there? He lift the elbow up and sort of turns. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Golovkin shot against Rubio, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely uppercut.
Little sag against the ropes from Bradnum again. Legs maybe just slightly betraying him. He's gone down there, but there wasn't actually a punch. He's been counted, but he did go down by his own volition.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Oh,
and the referees,
good stoppage.
Seen enough. Fair play. To be fair to Bradnum, no complaints, and he just winked in his corner as if to say, fair enough.
Well, to be honest, that could have been stopped around earlier, couldn't it? It could have been, but he didn't have to give him every opportunity, and Bradnum tried to show a bit of bravery. He tried to fight at the start of that round, he tried to have a little bit of a go, but he was just relentless there, Mason. Relentless, accurate with his work as well, let's not forget that. You know, good variety as well. The power was really impressive, and the body shots were fantastic. That was a stand-up performance there from him, Mason.
And that's against the guy Kasey Bradnum. Now, he did step up on 1 week's notice, but you know, 10 times he's fought already this year, never been stopped. So that's a bit of a statement from Marley Mason, and with that style, I tell you what, he'll get some fans, won't he?
Yeah, well, he's good to watch, and also he'll be. It's not going to carry the weight. It's still early in his career. People will be wary to fight him because he looks like he carries a bit of power. He has a bit of intelligence, maybe a lot, but like we've seen a little bit of there tonight for sure. And his work ethic is fantastic. He fights at a pace that's uncomfortable for everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 2 minutes and 10 seconds of round number 5. Your winner by TKO, Marley Mason.
Big win that for Marley Mason, first stoppage of his career, and with that kind of style, you fancy it's not going to be the last, particularly if he's going back down in weight. With that kind of speed, intensity, and work rate, potentially there's going to be a headache for plenty.
He is, but I'm not getting down to it. We touched on this in the fight. About going down super featherweight, possibly. If he can keep the same intensity and strength, then great. If he loses a slight bit of that, it's not worth it.
Just talk to me about how you're feeling right now.
First of all, Brentwood, how was that? Yeah? Yeah, I thought so. No, you know what, Kasey, what a legend. Like, he came in there, he wanted to tear up. I had to do what I had to do as a fighter, get him out of there. And I can't thank everyone enough for supporting me along the way. This is a wicked show, mate. Honestly, I never had this like goosebumps in my life.
Now let's just talk through the fight. You got a cut in the second round, you dropped him in the third, you dropped him in the fourth and stopped him in the fifth. Was that the plan tonight?
The plan was to, well, I told you about Louis Norman. I wanted to drown him. He didn't want to get drowned, so we had to drown Kasey. So we had to do what we had to do. We went in there, we conquered.
What were the instructions coming from the corner between rounds? Because you seemed to get better and better as the rounds went on.
Don't be stupid. Honestly, just keep your hands up, move your head. Now, I had to do what I had to do. I listened to my coach and got the job done. When you listen, you see in the ring how good you've become.
That is your fourth professional fight in nearly as many months. Are we going to keep this pace up? Are we going to see you out again soon?
Like I said, I want to sit down, have a box of Jaffa cakes, and then we talk to my team.
Just sum up how you feel. That's your first professional stoppage, and you've been looking for that, you've been wanting that.
I mean, if the knockout, well, I wanted to get the rounds in, but, you know, I had to do what I had to do, and it feels good. It just feels good. It's just something for the lightweights to worry about now.
Have to have a final word for all your supporters. They were loud, especially when you made your ring entrance tonight. How good is it to have them here?
I'll tell you what, I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Dirty South, Favourite Supplies, David Roberts, Jewellers, Railway Drake, Matt Scaffolding, GJS, Tilbury Tolls, and there's probably someone else, but that will get mentioned. But I'd like to thank everyone in Brentwood Centre, and hopefully December time, you see me conquer another man.
Well, Marley, it was a fantastic performance. You ended it in style. Well done.
Thank you very much.